Really nice to be here with you all. This week, this whole month rather, we have been exploring and defining the holding environment. It's a place, a frame of mind and attitudinal posture where we find safety and welcoming and support. I was on a retreat a couple of weeks ago, and we were asked several questions to think about, to reflect on. And one was about refuge. What does it mean to take refuge? What does it mean to offer refuge? And what does it mean to be refuge? That was the question that was really emphasized. What does it mean to be refuge? So these questions seem to fit pretty nicely with our exploration of the holding environment. Refuge is a condition of being safe or sheltered from danger. Danger appears in all sorts of forms for us. Threats from other people, difficult feelings, fears of being alone, fear of getting sick or financial insecurity. I mean, we all have our lists. We could fill the chat with our list, right? Which is open, oh, by the way. We know our lists. We know them. In Buddhism, refuge, finding refuge is a lifelong practice. It means turning toward something reliable and trustworthy and liberating. Refuge is a compassionate response to suffering. And it's a relief from suffering. To take refuge is to orient our hearts, minds toward what is true and what supports us in the direction of well-being, what helps us to feel safe. Well, not only feel safe, because it doesn't always feel safe. What makes us safe? Refuge, like the holding environment, can be a place or a frame of mind or behavior that protects us. We begin to see with a little more clarity the false refuges that we have taken, like status or control, or the distractions and reactivity that cannot ultimately protect us. In Buddhist thinking, we take refuge in the three jewels. Sometimes it is taught as the three gateways. Refuge in Buddha is refuge in knowing that we can do like Buddha and awaken out of our sleep. And in waking up, we start to see more clearly the causes of our suffering, how we cling, how we grasp. There's a safety in knowing what is going to lead me to more suffering and what is going to lead me away from it. We are safer because we understand what contributes to suffering. I don't want to go down this road, or I don't want to say this unkindly, because I know where it leads. But if I've already gone down that road, or it's come out of this mouth, I am learning how to course correct a little more quickly. We begin to trust that there is something very important in these embodied practices and teachings. these teachings that help us to remember to pause and to be in this moment, that teach us to recognize the truth of our impermanence and remember to bring mindfulness to the fore. Refuge in these teachings of awakening is refuge in Dharma. And Buddha said, if I did not know that you could do this, I wouldn't ask this of you. So maybe we can take some refuge in his confidence and our ability to do this. The third jewel is refuge in Sangha, and Sangha includes all of those relationships that help us to connect, to love, that help us to remember, to wake up. There's something so very important in this recognition of belonging, that we are a part of something deeply intimate and vast. Sangha literally means bringing together. So what has drawn you here today? Or if you come more regularly, what draws you to come here? Does safety draw you here? Is feeling welcomed a part of this? Is support and encouragement a part of this? Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. Where do you find refuge? What makes a refuge for you? Again, you might even put it, there's one word you want to put into the chat. We might use the chat to bring this in. The question we were asked to reflect on during this retreat was, what does it mean to be refuge? Being refuge is understanding and touching into a sanctuary within ourselves that is not in the thrall of greed, hatred, and ignorance. In being refuge, we embody refuge, we express refuge. And on the Bodhisattva path, the aspiration is that we become refuge for all beings until all beings are free from suffering and the causes of suffering. But what does that look like? Just think of the precepts. Act ethically. Think of the Brahma Viharas. Show loving kindness. Act with compassion. Think of the paramitas. Can we be generous in this moment? Offer patience. Maybe forgive someone. Maybe that someone is you. To become refuge is to be someone in whom others feel no danger, no judgment, and no harm. And this includes ourselves. As to the world, so to myself. As to myself, so to the world. This is the aspiration. Don't do this perfectly. We make mistakes. That's how we learn. And we remember we're still good people. This is how we learn and grow and wake up. Jack Cornfield, I think he just really speaks to the essence of refuge. I want to share this with you. He said, there is a liberation amidst birth and death, sorrow and joy, war and peace, that is beyond it all. And this is the sacred openness of love and awareness. You know this, he writes. You know this as sure as you know your own name. You may forget it, but you know it. There's something bigger and timeless, and that is the openness of love and awareness in self. And he describes this as the heart of refuge. Thank you for listening. Let's practice. Take a stretch as you need. Feel where the body might need to open a little, where it might need to stretch a little more. Oh, where you might want to just shake it loose. Shake it out if you need. Stand if that's helpful to you. Side stretches. Tapping is helpful to you. Please do so. Face, the mouth, the clavicle, down the arms. Maybe even moving the fingers a little bit. Just notice how that resonates in the body, the movement of smaller joints. We want to set up our practice so that we are as physically comfortable as possible. And if the eyes are not already closed, you might close them, or if you prefer, open, soft, downward gaze. I'm just sort of swaying into a posture that is comfortable and supported. As if this were something you really wanted to do. Come in for a soft landing. Simply noticing what you're bringing here today. As you are. And if helpful and supportive to settling, please take 3 deep, deliberate breaths. Letting the breath find its natural rhythm. You might notice the air on your face and hands, sounds. Full body breathing. Inviting the body to unwind and unbind a little. Safe to relax. Maybe the eyes and face can soften. The hands relax. Can the belly soften a little? You might feel for the places where the body is making direct contact with the chair or the ground. The body is supported. And maybe you can bring attention to the heart area. Spacious, open heart. No forcing, just exploring. We want to remind the mind that it too can remember its natural state of openness and spaciousness. For this short practice, we're going to do the best we can to stay out of the discursive and thinking mind. Thoughts like clouds in the sky that come and go. Feelings like ripples on a pond that come and go, all natural. All have a right to be here. Can you feel breath breathing? Making space for whatever is here to be here and held in a gaze of kindness. This is refuge. And some of the words offered today in the chat: peace, ease, safe home, resilience, support, shared commitments, and compassion as a gateway to refuge. Can you feel breath breathing? Soften and allow. Know where we have to go in this moment. We are here. We're already here. Thank you for your practice. Okay, hold on. Let me, um, one sec, and there we go. I think you are unmuted. Everybody, can you?
Hi, everyone.
Okay, good, good,
Bye,
good.
everyone.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Jay.
Thank you.
Very
Be
well.
well,
Thank
everyone.
Take good care.
Welcome back,
Good
Ashley.
day.
Send metta.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank
you, Jay.
You're so welcome. Be well, everybody. See you tomorrow. Take good care.
Thanks, Jay.
Bye, guys.
Chat strengthens Sangha.
That was a
Yes,
really amazing session. Thank
we
you.
heard.